Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I am running around ragged. I know, as usual, I'm a couple minutes late, but with so much going on today, I have been up and running for a couple of hours already. I thought it might be kind of fun since you guys saw the video yesterday, and again, thank you to everybody that's been reaching out. My appointment is in like an hour, so understandably, I've been up for a while. I've been running around trying to get things organized, get things taken care of. But after that, I've got a few things around the house, cleaning up and just sort of getting things organized. You know, I've been still living here in the house for a couple of days, and I'm not the best housekeeper. I'm more of a clean last minute before people come over kind of person. But I did think it might be kind of fun. I've got 4 of the members that are going with me on this Route 66 road trip. So you guys all know Poe, of course. Poe will be with me every step of the way. He's even got his little red, white, and blue Americana celebrate the centennial of Route 66. It's a bracelet, but he has taken it as a choker. And then this guy, this is Fred. He's our little Marine bear. He actually isn't representing like the military or anything. He went with me the last time I did Route 66 when I pedaled my bike across it. So he's going with me again. And then I have Walter, who is our head of security. I was going to take Poe's bodyguard, but he's a lot bigger and this guy will fit in the backpack a little bit better. And then for those of you who followed along on the adventures in Alaska, you remember Yanni. He is part of our travel team now. So the only one I can't find, and it's once I get back from the doctor appointment and everything else, my main focus other than cleaning is going to be finding Joey. He is a little teddy bear. He has a Route 66 sweatshirt on, and he comes from Joseph, Arizona, hence the name Joey. So we've got a good team for me and for Poe that are going. And then people were asking what I was doing last night to distract myself. I mentioned, and I put up pictures of this particular group. These are some of my absolute favorites. These are the book dragons. It says, I'm not a bookworm, I'm a book dragon. They're all shiny and pretty. There's 4 different designs. I love these, and apparently so do everybody else because I keep selling out of them. And then I have the other ones that I was working on. If I can peel plastic off on this one. This one does not want to let me show you. I have an entire, it doesn't want to come off, so I do have some of these. These are ones in progress. This one says, give me fairy tales, but make them dark and dirty. So you can see there, it's not quite done. Good girls read dark romance. Now, I know these are kind of funny since I write thrillers. I like my boyfriend's tall, dark, and fictional. They're just book related versus actually specifically me related. I do have the book dragons, and I've got the brain fog for a second. I have the ravens, the ones that are based on Poe, that are always selling out. I have tons and tons of those. So this one I'm gonna have to peel a sticker off of, but it says, and I wish I could show you this one. You can see there's a sticker on that one. I'm gonna have to peel off. But it actually says my favorite color is morally gray, so that one's kind of fun. But these are all sorts of different designs of diamond art bookmarks that I make. And they're a good way to distract myself, some crafty, fun thing to do. Today is my last scan. Well, not my last scan, but my next scan. And no matter what, the current version of medication ends today. So that's what I've been kind of focusing on. If we find anything else, they said that they were moving to doing surgery. We've been trying to avoid that, so fingers crossed. It's definitely been what's on my mind. I will have my newsletter. I know my newsletter comes out on the 20th, and since I'll be gone, it's already pre-done, or at least mostly I'll have it done before I get on the plane tonight. And of course, there will be pictures and videos and all sorts of stuff coming from the trip. This is almost like going home for me. I spent years researching Route 66, and getting ready, I trained and I rode my bicycle across it about 3.5 years ago now. It seems crazy that it was that long ago. And I actually have a copy of the book that I wrote as I did the charity bike ride. I had a blog that I kept going every day, posts on social media and then the blog. And I'm going to be sharing the pictures if I go places that are in the book, places that I had stopped on my bike ride, because unfortunately the bike route and the original route are a little bit different. You can't ride all of the time on the highway. Actually, only in Arizona and New Mexico is it legal to ride on the highway, which was quite the experience, I will say. But I really wanted to take it was suggested, and it was such a good idea to take the book and maybe get some fun pictures where I was. There are several places that I'll be going again, and a bunch of places that I didn't get to see, either just because, again, the route was different or we didn't have time. It takes a lot of time to pedal from Chicago to Santa Monica, and I had a very strict 22-day timeline. So I'm excited to get out there. I've been bouncing around for the past 6 weeks, just oh my gosh, it's coming. And it's one of those things where it's it feels like it's never going to get here. And at the same time, all of a sudden it's here. It's oh my God, where did the time go? So I am very excited to get on the plane tonight to red eye it out to Chicago and then pump myself full of caffeine. We all know that I love my coffee. So I will be heavily caffeinated in the morning, and then seeing Chicago, which is one of my favorite cities in the world. I'm excited to go to Millennium Park and possibly check out a museum or just walk along the Riverwalk. I'm not sure exactly what all. We have some stops, Navy Pier and a few other things, that are planned. Of course, get some Chicago pizza. Lou Malnati's I think Malnati's is another tradition. The start/end of route sign there. So there's a bunch of things, but just actual walk around Chicago stuff. I'm not sure what exactly is on the plan. It's kind of a general checklist versus an actual itinerary on this one. It's lots of things we want to do, lots of things we want to see, but not necessarily we have to be at this place at this time. And so it'll be fun. It'll be if nothing else, it'll be an adventure, and we all know I love my adventures. So I don't have a lot of time today. I know I normally ramble on, and I certainly could, especially talking about Route 66 in Chicago, but I do have to get ready, even though my appointment is only 10 minutes away. I want to make sure I get everything kind of organized, and I need to go find Joey, because, Team Poe is full of all sorts of adventures. You guys have met several that are coming with me in my backpack tonight who will be on the plane, but you can't hit Route 66 without your Route 66 bear, right? So I've got to go find Joey. Thank you again to everybody that's been wishing me luck and sending me hugs and good vibes. I will, of course, share what happens today, but I need to go and get ready for it. So here's hoping for good news and for a smooth flight, and I cannot wait to see everybody out on the road starting, we actually hit the road on Saturday. We're doing Chicago tomorrow, and then Saturday we'll be starting the actual route. So I can't wait to see and celebrate the centennial. Happy 100th birthday to Route 66. And if you're out there, if you're celebrating, stop by and say hi, take a picture with Poe and us, and we will see you out on the adventure. So until next week, which it will be coming from somewhere live out on the road. We'll be on location somewhere. But yeah, until next week, thank you guys for all your support, and go ahead and stay caffeinated.